Welcome back to Dassi Insights. Today we are talking about the powerful and practical book called Radical Candor, written by Kim Scott. This book is about leadership, communication, and how we can work better with people while still being kind and honest. It's especially useful for managers, leaders, and anyone who works with others, but its lessons apply to everyday life as well. This book teaches us something very important. We can care about people and still tell them the truth. In fact, the best leaders do both at the same time. Before we begin, if you enjoy content that helps you grow, learn, and lead with confidence, please take a brief moment to subscribe to Dassi Insights and like this video. Your support helps this channel reach more people who want to improve their work and their lives. So, if you're ready, let's begin. At the heart of Radical Candor is a simple idea. Strong relationships and strong results come from honest conversations combined with genuine care. Many people struggle with giving feedback. Some are too soft and avoid hard conversations. Others are too harsh and forget about empathy. Kim Scott shows us a better path. Radical Candor means you care personally and challenge directly at the same time. Caring personally means you truly value the person, you listen, you respect them, you want them to succeed. Challenging directly means you are honest, clear, and specific about what needs to improve. When these two come together, trust grows. Imagine a workplace where feedback is unclear. People hear polite words but don't understand what is wrong. Mistakes repeat. Frustration grows. No one improves because no one knows what to change. Radical Candor removes this confusion. It replaces silence with clarity and fear with trust. Kim Scott explains that many leaders fall into common habits without realizing it. Some try to be nice and avoid conflict. They say things like, "Everything is fine," when it's not. Over time, this kindness becomes harmful because it blocks growth. Others focus only on results and forget people's feelings. Their word may be true, but their tone creates fear and resentment. Radical Candor avoids both extremes. It allows honesty without oppressions and kindness without avoidance. Let's think about feedback in simple terms. Feedback should help people grow, not feel small. When feedback is clear and respectful, people understand what they can improve. They feel supported, not attacked. This makes learning faster and teamwork stronger. Kim Scott also reminds us that feedback is not just something managers give. It's something leaders ask for as well. When leaders invite feedback, they show humility. They show they are willing to learn. This creates a culture where honesty flows both ways. For example, a leader might say, "If I do something that makes your work harder, please let me know." This simple sentence opens the door to trust. It shows that feedback is welcome, not punished. Another key idea in this book is that guidance should be timely. Waiting too long makes feedback confusing. Giving feedback close to moment keeps it clear and useful. This doesn't mean interrupting or embarrassing someone. It means choosing the right time and speaking with respect. Radical Candor also changes how teams work together. When people trust each other, meetings become more productive. Problems are discussed openly. Mistakes are seen as chances to improve, not reasons to blame. People stop guessing what others think and start communicating clearly. The book emphasizes that being direct doesn't mean being rude. You can firm and still be kind. You can say what needs to be said without raising your voice or hurting someone's dignity. This balance takes practice, but it gets easier with awareness. Kim Scott also talks about managing different personalities. Not everyone receives feedback the same way. Some people want very direct messages. Others need more context and reassurance. Radical Candor encourages leaders to learn how each person prefers to communicate while still staying honest and clear. This approach creates fairness. Everyone knows where they stand. No one is surprised later by criticism they never heard before. Over time, Radical Candor builds confidence. People feel safe to ask questions. They feel safe to share ideas. They feel safe to improve. This safety doesn't reduce standards. It actually raises them because people are no longer afraid to try. The book also connects honesty to leadership growth. Leaders who avoid hard conversations often carry stress alone. They worry about outcome but don't address causes. Radical Candor removes this burden. It allows leaders to deal with reality early, calmly, and constructively. What makes Radical Candor special is that it doesn't ask you to change who you are. It asks you to be more clear, more caring, and more consistent. It helps you lead without pretending and communicate without fear. You don't need a title to use Radical Candor. You can use it with colleagues, partners, and even friends. Anywhere trust and honesty matter, this approach brings value. The message of this book is helpful. You don't have to choose between being kind and being honest. You can be both. When you care deeply and speak clearly, people grow, teams grow, and leaders grow too. Thank you for spending this time with me on Dassi Insights. If this video was helpful, please subscribe and like so others can discover thoughtful conversation like this one. This content is for educational purposes only and is not substitute for professional management advice. Until next time, lead with clarity, speak with courage, and grow with intention. Take care.